Is that Shoto? This full-blown meta. Team Rek was main deck Spectral Sailor. Budget sound. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. I'll do that just to have a blocker. And I can start jamming some cards. Do I want to start jamming? I think I do. Oh, they just get to draw cards for free. It's the power of Spectral Sailor. Just forces you to do stuff. Jeez. Alright, cool. Getting nutted every game. It's okay, you know. I like getting nutted. It's fun. Are we playing with Shoto? I don't know, I think so. I think that's his screen name, but could be wrong. Is Narset's reversal the only answer to Thought Distortion? You can usually beat it just with creatures. I've beaten Thought Distortion a lot. I will say it got worse ever since they got M21 cards. I'll keep it, not that I really need it, but as in to cycle it, but I think it might be good just to pitch to the first for meaning. I will say Sultai got much tougher and much better overall as a deck. Was M21. Might have actually, I might just have a negative win rate recently against it. Do I want to keep Gust here? What am I looking for? It kind of depends. Keeping Gust seems fine. What makes Sultai better? They just have a better deck. Ugin is actually good against you too. Like Ugin's pretty good against my version of blue-white. Let's see if they want to counter that. This is why I want first for meaning in this matchup, because playing it over Narset, because it's kind of hard to tap out for Narset a lot of the time. And it's about the same against aggro decks. I did in the modern tournament. I went 7-3. I had an unlucky loss against Grixis Shadow, and then I lost twice to Reclamation decks, which are like tough matchups, especially because I didn't really know what I was doing. It was funny though, the the Grixis Shadow who beat me. He posted on Twitter like lost to, I don't know, one of his bad matchups, Etron, I guess, and every other matchup felt great, including, I guess, he felt the Salt Ice Snow matchup was great for him when like he just got like perfect draws, and I got kind of like screwed, you know. So it's like the classic Twitter, you know. I won, matchup felt great. I lost, matchup felt not so great. It's like, you know, sample of 5 matches or 10 matches. It's like the guy who made it to the finals with Stoneforge deck is like, I got second, deck felt great. Yeah, I mean, you deck probably felt great if you got second in the tournament. I doubt you got like, you mulliganed to 5 and got mana screen much if you, it's like so weird, you know, but I mean, everyone does it. I do it. I try not to, but literally everyone does it. Especially when you're trying to get clout on Twitter. It's not used first just because it uses my mana more efficiently. Do I want 2 lands or do I want an Omen of the Sea? Looks like I want. Alright, so 4 mana. The fairy's probably gonna eat a negate. I don't really need to do anything. Let's play Cascade and have Gust and Omen up. Is my opponent known Japanese pro? I think it's Shoto Yosoka. That's his usual screen name, but I don't know if it's. I mean, I'm assuming it's him on. It looks like a very Shoto deck. Yo Elliot, merci pour le raid. Alors, mono blanc, ça a donné quoi? J'ai joué mono blanc pendant 2 heures et quelques. C'était ok, je crois que j'ai gagné un peu plus que j'ai perdu, mais j'ai perdu un peu de rank, pas beaucoup. Difficile sur la fin, ouais, c'est le genre de jeu, je pense, les mecs vont s'adapter, ça va être de plus en plus dur, mais... Canister's Insight punishes us pretty hard here. So they have a shark. It's kind of bad for me. I have to say go. Night pack. They have 4 cards. You can night pack plus Chemister's Insight. It's kind of a yikes. How much do I care about night pack? Should at least gust it. Gust is not totally free though, especially because I only have... Oh, they're fighting over it. I have a 2-turn clock with 2 Shark Typhoons. I think I'm gonna let them have it. Also, if they get... I guess if they have Expansion Explosion, I'm kind of screwed. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do against Expansion Explosion. If I was gonna do that, I should have just gusted on their turn. I just totally blew it. I guess if I do that, then they Chemistry Insight though. Alright, chat. I think I just have to hope they don't have Expansion Explosion. But probably do. Nope. Alright. Should probably play a spell here. I should play it to Fairy. Kind of sucks to trade some kind of a tricky spot. If I go down to 3, I lose to Explosion plus Counterspell. But if I use Brazen Borer, I lose to Shark Typhoon. I'm kind of in a rough spot. I don't know what to do, honestly. Alright, I'm just gonna go down to 3. That's pretty good for me, I think. It's like as good as it gets, I think, realistically. Ooh, wow. So now they need to have Dispute, or I could just let them have it now. So if I go Gustbauer, I'll lose to Dispute plus something. And if I let them untap, I lose to Dispute plus Explosion, or I lose to Negate plus Shark Typhoon. How many gates have they played? How many disputes have they played? They've played 3 negates, so their counterspell is more likely to be disputes. I think I should actually let that resolve, so I don't get tracked by dispute. I'm gonna let it resolve. See what happens. Hey Alias, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Okay, I think we're in good shape. What does it have? Double Shark Typhoon. Welcome everyone, I'm playing a bit of Standard. Assuming Alias was maybe playing... Oh no, you play mostly Constructed, right? Or you just mix it up? Just nothing? Just made me have it. Didn't see commence the end game, so I don't know if I want Narset's Reversal. We saw what? Anything we didn't expect? We saw Chemister's Insight? It's pretty good against Chemister's Insight. I'll bring it in. And then Burf, I think, can go out on the draw. It's like okay as a turn to play because you can't get punished too hard, but it's a bit worse on the draw. Yeah, Shota's such gas that he like just made me sweat. Just made me like, I mean, you gotta do it even when you don't have it. This way they don't know. They never know if you have it or if you don't have it. Alright, so I'm on the draw and they have turn 2 spiral. So obviously that's not the greatest. Wow. Yeah. That's obviously like pretty big beating. I have Glass Casket in my deck. I have to Fairy Glass Casket, stuff to keep them busy. Oh, I blew it. I should have played Sailor. I totally forgot I could just do that. Wow. I mean, maybe he has Dispute or whatever, but I still should have done it. Alright, I don't want to jam Teferi into a counterspell. I want to jam a turn. Yeah, you don't want to jam there. You want to jam when they have Sailor mana to try and fight the Sailor. Aye, Sailor. Uro. Should I gust that? I think I'm going to gust. You know why? Because it's like 1-for-1, and I don't think he's going to expect Sailor. Even though if we were playing with open decklist, he maybe would not attack here. So I don't think this is a play that would happen in an actual tournament. Unless he's okay trading Sailor for Sailor. It looks like he doesn't have Dispute either. Looks like I might be resolving it to Fairy here. Narset's reversal. Let's see. It's probably going to be good at some point. And I kind of need spells. Alright, I'll keep it because it's a sweet card and I want to see what happens. So if I plus, I could get tricked by red and thingy. Like free mana removal spell, but if they spend their turn trading for my Teferi, it's actually not the end of the world, so I'm fine with it. Our set reversal seems worse in open decklist tournament. Well, if you have exactly one in your sideboard, it's really hard for them to do anything about it. They can be a bit more careful. Alright, so kind of embarrassment of riches here. I think I'm just going to plus again for now, because I already have an Omen of the Sea. And I expect them to do something on their turn, so I'm probably going to have, like, trade one of these 2 spells for their play, and then Omen of the Sea. What's the Omen of the Sea in response? I don't think Shark Typhoon's that good, honestly. This can't be bad, though. Actually, Shark Typhoon's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not even going to bounce the Reclamation right away. Because now I have ways to deal with Shark Typhoon. It's really the only way they get to use, yeah. The only way you get to use the mana there, so I'm gonna have Brazen Bar too for. Alright, now what? Play is probably. I want to say minus on Omen, or just plus again? I think minus on Omen is good. And then just say go. Player on Blazon, yeah. was win more. It was. I mean, I guess I didn't have another counter spell to be fair. Why is reversal? I don't know. My reasoning was that I only wanted reversal when they had more than expansion explosion. When they had like either commence the end game or in this case chemisters inside, but maybe it's just always good. If you're on the play and you have 2 blue on turn 2, you can reversal a growth spiral. That's a pretty gassy line too. That can definitely be game winning. Yeah. Narset reversal. I mean, it is the best card against everyone, I guess. Sultai. Maybe play mono blue for Narset reversal main deck. And then we play Gadwick for creature matchups. Hand's pretty good against mono green. I'm 4 with Shardblade in the prelim, they broke it. Does the deck feel like just really, really good, really smooth? I mean, Shark Typhoon does sound pretty good. I don't like Brazen Bar though. I saw the list. I saw a list that had Brazen Bar, and I don't think that card's super, super good. I guess if everyone's playing Sharks, maybe it's better now. You're not playing Bar? Yeah, I think that card's a bit clunky. Too low impact. Freds are cheap, and it doesn't deal with the more expensive Freds very well too a lot of time. Alright, what's my line gonna be here? Prob just Omen of the Sun. It's pretty good. I don't expect to take Dispute over Glass Casket every time against green, but here it seems fine. Oh, yeah. It's kind of a pet peeve when people say stuff like, why didn't you play Plains over Castle? It's not a big deal, but I'd rather if people were more like, Gab, I think you messed up. You know, kind of like, I mean, I know I'm an extremely big brain player, but if it looks like a mistake and smells like a mistake, it's probably a mistake. Just say, Gab, you messed up. I'm kind of nitpicking. My ideal Twitch world. Do you want to be people to be assertive when dunking on you? Yeah, kind of. Especially when it's stuff like that, when it's, you know there's like almost no upside, almost no chance. Yeah, just tell me to get good. I miss us by telling you that. I'll never hear the end of it. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it'd also be nice if people didn't point out when it was like irrelevant decisions, like that, or when I'm winning by so much. But it's like, it's fine. It's not a big deal either way. It might be GTO. Oh yeah, that's a great point actually. Since I didn't need the mana, it makes it look like I might be mana screwed. Wow. GTO strikes again. Can I just say go with Castle here? Do I want to put Yorion in my hand? It'd be nice to have Yorion at the ready. I'll take 6. Oh, I should have played Field of Ruin probably. The plane was already revealed. Alright, yeah. It's not GTO. But it could have been. a few super walk. Mistakes were made, chat. Mistakes were made. Feeding the monster. Feeding the monster that is Twitch chat. Alright, is that good Shadow the Sky value? I was gonna dispute, make them commit, I guess. Use dispute while it actually does something. I feel like I must have messed up somewhere this game. Feels like I should be in a better spot than I am. That was pretty decent. I made them commit another creature. Still have like, they're gonna untap with 5 cards in hand though. And I don't have that much going on. Classic, no Omen of the Sea. Was White Weenie a meta choice? Yeah, I mean, it worked out for them, obviously. I'm not sure straight Teamer Rec can adapt. I mean, they can play Flame Sweep. They can just play like a billion Flame Sweeps, like 4 Flame Sweeps and maybe some more, but it's going to cause them a lot of sideboard slot. And then if people play Mono Green or, I don't know, other decks where Storm Wrath is good, they're going to suffer there. I don't know. They definitely like feel like it shaked up the metagame a bit, and it's going to be a bit interesting to see what happens for the final store. Who played the Weenie White? I'm not sure. They won the Red Bull tournament, the 1,000-player Red Bull qualifier. They have some Narset cards at the bottom. Can't exactly remember what though. There's no way Mono White is not better than Boris. I don't even think Boris is good. That Power Blade deck? Pretty sure that Power Blade deck is like tier 3 at best. So I can go like make a token chump, end of turn Omen, untap, Shatter the Sky Yorion. And I should be in a pretty good spot from that point. I don't think Mono White is good either. I think it's pretty good. Not sure if it's tier 1. Man, that's kind of annoying, honestly. Do I have a way to deal with that? Maybe they're to get back their Yorvo, actually. Oh, and it gives trample, too. Well, that, like, totally owns me. Alright, at least they went for the glass casket. I think it's a bit short-sighted when I have Yorion in hand, but I'm not sure I like their play. Kind of feels bad to kill an Omen there because I just get to sack it and scribe, potentially. So I understand why they did it, but that art is amazing, yeah. I mean, looks nothing like a Magic card, but let's see. I might make a token here just to save 1 damage. It was Richard Garfield. He says hi. I have nothing clever to add. All right, let's see. 6, 10. Maybe just Omen plus Yorion again. Seems like, I guess these guys could get trampled somehow. Oh, they already have trample. Oh well, I'm kind of committed to the Yorion plan now. Yorion plan's not so bad. Salute. We salute you, comrade. What did he say? Nothing, just hi. That Shark Typhoon's pretty good here. It's kind of weird. You kind of want to make your land drops, but you also don't want to keep a land there. Ask about Artifact. Oh yeah, what's going on with Artifact? Is it better? Is it picking up steam? Is it... Vito's probably going to be clutch. You probably have like Primal Might. They're just going to Primal Might for 7 my Yorion, and I'm going to be like... I've never tried Keyforge. I've heard decent things about it. Keyforge is like the Richard Garfield card game, right? That's like not Magic, the one that's where you have like pre-constructed decks and stuff. Alright, Vito's probably not the best, but not the worst. Dispute's not great. Absorb's okay. Narset's pretty bad. Narset gets, not only is it not great, but it gets worse when you bring in all these creatures. First is, I don't know. I usually don't have first in my deck. I think it's probably better than Shark Typhoon. Command's endgame's not even the worst against like Ceratops. Bear deck is decent against Ceratops. Do I even keep in one veto? So what do I want to veto? They have like 4 Planeswalker / Great Henge, 4/5. Veto over Shark Typhoon's a bit sketchy. Netrunner? Yeah, Netrunner was great. I think a lot of my Magic player friends thought Netrunner was better than Magic. Or close, you know, like... Seems fine. I don't have enchantments to go with it. And my curve's a bit clunky. So I'm not 100% there, keeping that Archon on top. So this can get bigger, but I might not get bigger for like a turn or two. I think you take Pal Collector. It's also better if you have Gem Razor, right? So at least it resets to a 1/1. And this is the kind of games that you just lose if they have like a bunch of, not if they have like just haste creatures. How do I win? Yeah, I mean, you're gonna lose when you stumble a bit and they just have the perfect hand. It's fine. Happens. I can probably scoop. I mean, technically I have outs, but it's the one upside of Narset in this matchup. It's good against a great hand, just like hedge against a great hedge. And like veto would have been really good this game. I might have won with a veto in my hand. Don't need veto as bad because you have 4 gusts. But your gusts obviously are good against the entire deck, so your gusts are always going to be good. So if you can save them, it's not the worst. Alright, this hand's not great, but I'll keep. I was gonna gust, just saved a lot of damage. Could put Yorion in my hand here. It's probably better than the first. I already have a turn 4, turn 5. Yeah. Alright, let's hope they don't have a way to interact with Archon very well. I'm surprised they have Ooze in the deck after sideboard. Doesn't seem like the best card in the matchup, but maybe they have nothing better. It's good against CCD, but I don't know if that's enough. Gasket's not great for this matchup. It's fine. It gets Gem Razored, but your entire deck gets Gem Razored, and it still kills Stone Cold Serpent and stuff. Oh, that's going to be a good turn for me. ECD your Gem Razor, dude, and get a token. Yeah, you need Casket. It's just cheap. It gets Gem Razored, but I think the list they have like 2. I try White Cavalier. This so much good blocker attacker brings back lots of stuff from our graveyard. I never played it in this deck. I've never played it without Thassa. Or maybe I've played it, but not very long. I don't know. You have too many 5-drops. It's probably worse than ECD and Yorion. It's a good card, though. I think it's a good card. It has tough competition, though. It's good with Thassa because you can always target your own Thassa to get a free token every turn. It's nice. Can they do anything good here? It's pretty sad use of Vivian. So I can kill it, play Omen and more stuff, or I can attack them, play Yorion. Both options are incredible. Which one's actually better though? I can like first for meaning the Yorion to the yard. I think probably Omen's better. Yeah, it's gas. Keep stop. Looks like this way I don't blink ECD, and if they have removal for Archon, I get it back. I'll not have removal for Archon, I just get to Brazen Bar. Jeez. Alright, chat. I'm done for now. Where do we go with this deck?